Mr. Chancellor, I would like to introduce to you Doreen Kanai Mugendi Marita with the title, A Framework for Information Communication that Contributes to the Improved Management of the Interpartum Period. She was supervised by Professor Mika Korpela, myself, and Professor Sue Forkas. Doreen Korau grew up in Tarakanita, Kenya. In 2011, she obtained her master's degree in advanced midwifery and neonatal sciences from the University of Western Cape. She is the head of midwifery and neonatal nursing at Stellenbosch University. Doreen pursued her doctorate with full-time employment and running a family in a record time of 3 years, from 2012 to 2015. The subject of his dissertation is a framework for information communication that contributes to the improved management of the interpartum period. The development of the framework was made possible through the analysis of work activities within the midwifery obstetric units and between the MOUs and the referral hospitals, using the activity-driven approach as a theoretical lens. The study revealed that what is expected to be communicated by the skilled birth attendants is not what is actually being communicated. Her knowledge of health informatics contributes to an area that is undeveloped in South Africa and considers the use of technology-mediated work practices in midwifery. On a practical level, her contributions could assist in improving the information and communication practices during the interpartum period. Her contribution on a theoretical level is a proposed information and communication framework for effective management of the interpartum period that she derived from a thematic analysis as well as from using activity-driven information systems development model and activity analysis development as additional analysis lenses. A methodological contribution is the incorporation of her data collection from interviews and observations of work practices in real-life sensitive situations and analyzing these with different theoretical methods.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Doctor of Technology in Human Resources to the candidate in the Faculty of Business and Management Sciences. The name of the candidate is Nena Emma Ukundu. The title of a thesis, A Comparative Assessment of the Utilization of Electronic Human Resources Management Systems as a Decision-Making Tool by a selected South African and Nigerian university. Supervisors, Professor Charles Allen Ile and Professor Chivas Iwu. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, can I request Professor Iwu to come and read the citation of the candidate?
Shake me, it's not easy to do this. Nena, congrats. Nena Eme Ukandu grew up in Umuahia in Abia State of Nigeria. She obtained her bachelor's degree in agricultural science at the University of Calabar in Cross River State in 1995 and graduated with an honors degree in animal science in 2000. She later obtained a postgraduate diploma in business management while working with Abia State Electoral Commission as an administrative officer, recruiting and training ad hoc workers. In 2006, when she arrived in South Africa, she registered for MTech in Business Management, after which she enrolled for her doctoral studies in Human Resource Management, while she provided lectures on a part-time basis at the Certified Institute of Bookkeepers and Accountants. The subject of Ukandu's DTech thesis is a comparative assessment of the utilization of electronic human resource management systems as a decision-making tool by selected South African and Nigerian universities. Utilizing the mixed method and examining 6 universities, 3 in South Africa and another 3 in Nigeria, Okando found, among others, that 2 reasons would account for universities' inability to fully adopt electronic human resource management. And these include insufficient IT workforce and support infrastructure. Electronic human resource management system is a system that is used by the human resource practitioners to automate their work functions and improve work efficiency. A key result of her doctoral work is a module for proper implementation and utilization of electronic human resource management as a decision-making tool for human resource management functions at universities. There is no doubt that practitioners and scholars will benefit from the module. Okando has shared some of the findings in this study with several audiences at international conferences, and she currently has 6 publications in peer-reviewed journals. And I am very delighted, ladies and gentlemen, to present Ms. Nena Eme Okando.
Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidate, Shen Lorena Hollis-Turner, for the degree Doctorate in Education. The title of the doctorate is Educating for Employability in the Office Environment. I call upon the supervisor, Professor Winberg, to read the citation.
Good afternoon. Shen Hollis-Turner was born in Cape Town and spent 10 years in the business sector prior to taking up the position of Head of Business Studies at an FET college in Guguletu. She currently holds the position of Head of Research for the Office Management and Technology Department and is an academic in the Faculty of Business and Management Sciences at CPUT. She is also a researcher in the Work Integrated Learning Research Unit at the Cape Peninsula University of Technology and has collaborated on a number of research projects around the convergence of curriculum with workplace needs using a social realist theoretical framework known as legitimation code theory. Her workplace and 21 years of lecturing experience in higher education has inspired her research focus into curriculum development and the challenges facing the higher education system to meet the demands of the dynamic workplace. The purpose of this study was to investigate the contribution of higher education to the work readiness of graduates within a diploma curriculum at a University of Technology. The thesis argues that employability is enhanced by the program and its content. Diversity and transformation demands at higher education require that all universities of technology revisit and redesign their qualifications and curricula in order to meet the challenges facing the higher education system in the 21st century. The study focused on the knowledge base of the current and the new diploma in office management and technology curriculum, and how these were aligned with the broader aim of enhancing the employability of graduates. The theoretical framework draws on 3 dimensions of Carl Mayton's legitimation code theory. The dimensions are autonomy, semantics, and specialization, which allow for the analysis of the office management curriculum and enable the researchers to develop an understanding of the professional knowledge basis of the curriculum. The use of legitimation code theory determined the multi-method approach used to include in the views of graduates, employers, and academics who were able to bring their own experiences, expectations, concerns, and perspectives to the research process. The method of the data collection included Delphi surveys, documentary data from minutes of DACM and curriculum workshops, curricular documents and course material, third-year student and alumni surveys, and interview documentation with academics from international and local institutions. The analysis of the data utilized the dimensions of legitimation code theory, established that the emphasis is on the practical and contextual components of office management curriculum, and that the knowledge base of office management work is that of professional service and support. The findings of the research have contributed to the recurriculation process of the new diploma in office management. It has provided an understanding of the knowledge base of office management and guidelines for the curricular arrangements for the training and education of office administrators. Universities of technology will therefore gain a better understanding of what constitutes powerful knowledge in the office management curriculum to support the employability of graduates for the mutual benefit of students and employers. The thesis thus addresses advances a corrective to the lack of seriousness with which the work of office administration has been taken in the past, and aims to raise the level of debate and research in this field of practice. I present Dr. Shane Hollis-Turner.
I hereby present the candidate Subetra Petha for the Doctorate in Education. The title is Pre-Entry Academic and Non-Academic Factors Influencing Teacher Education, Students' First-Year Experience, and Academic Performance. This was supervised by Professor Rajendra Chetty. I will read the citation. Subetra Petha is an academic development coordinator and lecturer in the Faculty of Education at CPUT. Her research focus includes teacher education, student support, and the first-year experience. The uniqueness of this study is the foregrounding of the voices of students with regard to their first-year university experience. The purpose of the investigation was to address the challenges of high student dropout, low throughput, and poor graduation rates in higher education. 6 key themes emerged from the data: determination, self-reliance, fitting in, out of habitus, experience, positioning oneself to succeed, and challenges. The unequal distribution of economic, social, and cultural capital created disparities between students' habitus and schooling experiences, which influenced the way they integrated into their first year at university. Higher education needs to consider student diversity, financial constraints of disadvantaged students, first-year curriculum planning and delivery, and the high cost of university studies. A paradigm shift from viewing students within a deficit model is recommended. I hereby now present Dr. Subetra Petha.
Vice-Chancellor for the Doctor, Technologia, Engineering, Electrical. Supervisors, Professor Khan and Dr. Raji. I call upon Dr. Raji to read and present the candidate.
With the permission of the Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Ali Mustafa Al-Maktouf citation. Ali Mustafa Al-Maktouf grew up in Soman city in Libya. He received his BSc from Al-Tahadi University and MSc from the University of Tripoli in 2001 and 2008 respectively, all in electrical engineering. After he received his MSc, he worked as a lecturer in Az-Zawiya University in Libya, where he taught at undergraduate level in the electrical, electronic, and engineering departments. He lectured in power system engineering, electrical machines 1 and 2, electrical machines laboratory, power electronics, and power system analysis. He also supervised some BSc student projects. He registered for his doctoral studies in 2013 in electrical engineering at CPUT. In the field of power electronics technology, his research topic was multi-level inverters using finite set model predictive current control for renewable energy systems applications, where he developed new algorithms for FSMPCC. These strategies allowed for fast load current control while keeping the balance of the DC link capacitor and flying capacitor voltages intact. He has successfully reduced the computational efforts, which gives rise to multiple possibilities in multi-level inverters. The delicate scenario of balancing the capacitor voltage and output current reference tracking for multi-level converters with different case conditions was achieved with ease in the outcome of the research. His research works resulted in an impressive 20 national and international conferences and journal publications, including 2 Best Paper Awards at 2 international conferences. The Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Ali Mustafa Al-Maktouf.
For the Doctor, Technologia in Engineering Mechanical, I call upon Professor Graham Oliver to present the candidate and read the citation.
Thank you. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I'd like to read the citation for Valapi Msomi, supervised by myself and Professor Verlander. The title of his thesis was Modeling and Testing Smart Aileron Servo Tabs, Developing Simulation Tools for Smart Materials. Valapi Msomi grew up in KwaNomageje on the south coast of KwaZulu-Natal. After matriculating from Dubandele High School, he began his studies in physics and engineering at the University of Zululand in 2002, obtaining his BSc degree in industrial science in 2005. BSc Honours degree First Class in Physics and Engineering in 2006, and MSc in Physics and Engineering First Class in 2008. In 2009, he joined the Cape Peninsula University of Technology as a DTech candidate in Mechanical Engineering. The subject of Valapi's DTech was part of a research partnership with Airbus industries through the National Aerospace Center, NAC, at Wits University. And he received funding from Airbus and the National Aerospace Center. His work focused on developing mathematical models of the behavior of shape memory alloys in the context of flight control surface actuation and aeromorphing. He was appointed as a part-time lecturer in the mechatronics department from the mid-2008 till 2011. He was then appointed as a full-time lecturer in the mechanical engineering department in 2012. While he was doing his DTech, he started publishing articles in peer-reviewed journals and presented papers in local and international conferences. In 2012, he was appointed as an editorial board member of 2 international journals. He was also invited by the National Research Foundation to be an external reviewer. He was recently appointed as a technical program committee member for the Advanced Material Science and Mechanical Engineering Conference, AMSME 2016. He's continuing his research and is currently supporting BTech and MTech students in the department working on smart materials. Just to add, we submitted his doctoral thesis to Airbus Industries in the UK, and they asked me to extend both the congratulations to the candidate and to CPUT for supporting his research.
Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer degrees and diplomas in absentia on the candidates whose name appear on the program of the respective faculties